Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Baratham. Hello, Ram. Hello. You know what? Like today, I discovered that if I do not sit on a chair like on my reality app, I can actually activate my avatar in a more flexible way. Like I can bounce around. Yeah, it is really funny. But yeah, that's not the main point. But yeah, Komeini can be, more active here. So, yeah, today it was a bit chaotic for me. Why? Because this morning I went to play basketball with my friends, and we ended a bit late. So our original plan was ending at around 12, and I thought it would be fine, because we have our stream at 2. And then I was thinking like, yeah, and then after the ball I can just simply get back to my dorm, and then we can chat, right? And then I still have a little bit of buffer, to grab some food and also to set up my OBS studio and do all the connection of devices and things. And I thought I would have sufficient of time, but it turns out that we ended a little bit too late. And we ended I think around nearly 1. So when I got home it was like already 1:30 of something, and yeah and then I just randomly grabbed something to eat, and then I get to my desk, turn on my laptop, and then start up all the OBS studio, YouTube studio and whatever, and then do all the connection and stuff. And yeah, here I am, yeah. So I think recently, maybe after the semester, I have more time to do some exercises, and it is actually good for both my physical and my mental health, I think. Because when your body becomes like more active, comparing to when it was in between the semester, life was really packed, and then basically you're like sitting at school 24/7, not exaggerating. I remember like once I was like working until very very late night, that the department was actually closed already and all the doors were locked, but I didn't realize that. And the annoying bit is that the doors are activated by your student ID card, and I was just like, I exit the room, the study room, simply just wanted to get a toilet break or something, right? And I left all my stuff inside that room, including my dorm key, my phone, my laptop, my everything, literally. And then and then I can only I left my big jacket in the room as well. And then it was like somewhere in between like winter, and then I was like only wearing a really really thin sweater, and I have to walk, I think a few kilometers to a security hub, a 24-hour security hub thing. And then there are securities, help me to unlock the door again. It was so embarrassing and also so annoying, but that happened to me. So basically I have to live inside my department to finish all the work, because otherwise if I'm staying inside my dorm, my productivity is really low, and when things have to be done, you have to sacrifice a little bit of work-life balance. And that just happened to me. That's help a lot for both health. Yes, you're so right. I'm currently experiencing a state, I'm like having a therapy, like not the actual therapy thing, but I just feel reborn, because like during the semester I basically just sit in front of the desk, and my spine hurts, my shoulder hurts, I feel miserable. Work is like forever undone, and then you know, and I don't really have the chance to like move around. And yeah, recently there are a few things happening. First of all, I have this like regular weekly ball game with my friends, which is good, because like it's not only about the ball, but also yeah, you get to move around a bit, get to sweat a bit, but it also, you know, it's like a social thing, like gathering, meeting with your friends, and it is really happy. But a really fun fact is that maybe because like I'm a little bit abnormal to like I can't use the word like abnormal. It's like a minority. I should use this word. Like a minority person to play basketball as a female. So like I think inside the group of around 10 to 12 people, like I'm like the only female there, and they're like, you know, basketball is like a really aggressive type of activity, right? And then when you're really into the game, basically you have a lot of physical attack. I don't know, but like and then I'm like a really, you know, not that tall person, and then not that highly weighted person. Like the momentum is like really low, and then I just like literally got bumped miles away. Is your mattress worn out? What do you mean? What do you mean? It triggers the happy cause you're moving, and the happy gets to move to your brain quicker, I think. Yeah. I think there's like a positive feedback loop in that, because like when your body kind of feel healthier, and then you kind of feel more energetic, and then it boosts your productivity in terms of working on other stuff as well, right? And then you'll feel even more happy because you get things done, kinda. And then yeah, and then when you boosted your productivity, you get more spare time to, you know, to do a little bit of other exercises, or even like walking around during lunch breaks. That helps a lot as well. And yeah, so the positive loop just happened. So yeah, so currently it's like semester is like over for me, and a worn out mattress can lead to poor sleep. I think that matter actually, because you know what, like because I'm currently living in a student dorm. The thing is about student dorm is that basically you can't really demand high quality of life given the really budget friendly rent. I mean, I myself is not a person that, you know, I really desire a really comfortable ensuite or whatever studio type flat. I mean, currently my flat, the setting is I have my own room. Basically the room itself is like fitting, I think, barely sufficient as a tiny person as I am, and and basically the room only contains like a desk, a single bed, and basically the bed is not really a bed. I think it's like just a metal bed frame thing, and then there's like a mattress on it, and that's all. And yeah, it's like not a very good mattress, you're right. It's like a very bouncy and empty in a sense. I can't really describe, like it's not very comfortable. So that might be one of the source that these days my sleeping quality is like really bad. I think for a very very long period, you know, I have only slept for 4 to 5 hours, and then I would just like wake up naturally. I do not feel recharged at all. I think I sleep at around maybe 1 a.m. in the morning, you know, and then I'll get up at like 45 in the morning again. So yeah, not particularly recharged, but what else can I do? I actually tried, you know, different methods. There's like one sleeping spray, if you've heard of that. Wait, let me see, what's the brand again? Let me see, can I pick up the bottle? So yeah, that's called the deep sleep pillow spray. From what? From This Works. the brand is called This Works. And yeah, that helps me. So whenever, you know, I do not feel like I have a really good sleep, or like I just, you know, lay down on my bed for a very long period of time but still cannot get into sleep, I'll just like spray a little bit of this into my pillow, and that actually works. Usually when I get 8 of this spray, I will have a really good sleep. But I you know what, like I don't want to, you know, spray it very often, because I don't want to let my body to be addictive to this whatever chemical it is. Because if my body is like is feasible to, you know, sleep naturally and get recharged naturally, I still want to do that, you know. 4 to 5 hours is not enough. You need more sleep. I do know about that. But yeah, like I think, yeah, we were talking about the mattress problem, right? But another thing I think that is more of like a major reason is kind of like the long-term pressure or stuff. I think maybe because of my personality, or the actual workload. I think it's like a hybrid of both. So I'm that kind of person that I have a lot of interest, you know, but like they are not only interest to me. Like if I have something that I really want to do, you know, I really want to do it good, and that's the point. So currently in my life, I don't mind sharing more. I myself, like, I'm doing a PhD right now, right? So there are currently a few projects going on, and a lot of them, you know, you need regular meetings with your professor, and then when you have meetings, you do have to produce some progress, right? Because otherwise, what are you bringing to the meetings, right? So and the thing really interesting is I mean, for the majority of my cohort, actually you only need, like throughout the summer, you only need to submit like 1 dissertation, and that's all. So basically 1 project, and that's all. And I was a little bit ambitious. I don't know, I can't say it's like ambitious or I'm like genuinely, you know, interested in working. I just started a few with different professors. So currently, like beyond my dissertation, I also have like how many in total? Like 3. Yeah, so in total, including my dissertation as well, there are like 4 of them. And the bit is like each of them is very demanding, because the thing about being a student is that you have to do all the really tough part, because professors are always, you know, sending orders, sending instructions, sending ideas, and you have to complete them, right? So yeah, these are like about the working bit. And about my, you know, personal stuff, other than the academia, like I have streaming stuff, right? And then I have like other stuff that I am interested in working on. So and then currently about like exercise I just mentioned, right? Another fun thing to share is that I don't know what happened, like during one of the midnight when I was like sleepless, and then I just scroll my phone, you know, and I figure out there's like a 10K running events happening somewhere in the mid of April. Like I signed up like 1 month ago, and then I just signed up like out of no reason. And then yeah, so these days I'm like practicing running as well. Like yeah, so it will happen next week, like the 10K like running event. So these days, like I am practicing on that as well. And there are also other stuff, like I have like daily, you know, family call with my family, because like we have to adjust for the time zone differences, because currently I'm living in the UK, right? And my family are are all living in Hong Kong, so we have to adjust for the time difference. And yeah, so we do that in like daily basis. So each day we spend like around 30 minutes, yeah, and then we chat. So yeah, and then and also, you know, there are inevitable some kind of like social gathering you have to attend when some of the groups just suddenly, you know, send a WhatsApp message in the group chat like, yeah, let's hang out, and then you can't really say no to those, right? So basically life is chaotic, but very interesting. Like I really enjoy, you know, having a really busy life, because otherwise I'll feel like I don't know, wasting my time maybe, because like I feel like if there are opportunities coming from you, you know, and then I'll feel like I really want to make the best use of them. Wait, why the hell am I very laggy today? Oh, yeah, because I missed something. Yeah, there's one thing I'm currently doing as well is that because I have a contract within my degree that I have to take a bit of like teaching roles. So the consequence is that I have to do a bit of markings. And yeah, I just discovered basically my laptop is like opening up tons of files, and that is draining my memory. Let me close a bit of them. Yeah, because like there's currently like an Excel file, a Word file of all the, you know, marking answers and student allocation stuff. And I was working on this in the morning, you know, before going out to play basketball, and I forgot to turn them off. That is actually bad. I hope it is better now. I've turned them off already. And what else do I have on my laptop currently? Oh yeah, and I have this data. If you know about data, basically that is like a data analytical app, something that is like about my dissertation that I have to work on. And I think I'm opening too many windows. Yeah, this is one of the things that my dad always complains about me, like my Chrome. If you know about Chrome, you know, like there are two types of person. Like one of them is like, okay, when you use it, you open it, and then when you're done using it, you just close it, right? But for me, no. I have like ongoing like 10 to 20 tabs open on my Chrome, because I just feel like they have potentials, you know. When you finish reading on a site, you don't want to just close it, because like if somewhere in the future when you're still doing unrelated stuff, you know, there are potentials, okay? There are potentials that you have to get back to these tabs again, and simply closing them, and then, you know, you have to find them again, and that is not very efficient, okay? So I do take I still do take the stance of opening everything on my laptop, but the consequence of that is that it is draining my laptop memory. I hope it is better now. I think I have basically closed everything. Now the only thing opened is the YouTube Studio, the OBS Studio, what else? The screen projecting thing. Yeah, that's all. Why am I still very laggy? Oh wait, because I still have another Chrome opening. Oh god. Wait, let me close this as well. Apologies. Okay, I think I have already done my minimal. I really hope it gets better. Yeah, this is the one thing, you know, like before actually making this streaming thing serious, you know, I was just like chilling, you know, and just playing around. But you know, when there are actually real life people, you know, staying around and listening to your yapping. I just feel like I have the responsibility, you know, to make things at least not as PowerPoint like, you know, like because like yeah, my laptop currently I'm using is like how many years old? I think it's like at least 7 years old already. And yeah, it has been following me for a very very long while. I think throughout my whole undergrad and then masters and then until now. And yeah, it is really doing a really great job. But yeah, still it ages. And yeah, and especially I'm now like using the more demanding apps in terms of memories, and then blah, sometimes it just, you know, misbehave in a sense that yeah. And it seems like today it's a little bit too laggy. I hope like the audio itself is fine, because usually what I figure out is that the visual bit will be a little bit laggy, but yeah, the audio should be fine. Yeah. I really love that every single stream I discovered something new. So today the new thing is I can like bounce up and down, because I'm no longer sitting on a chair, you know, like my avatar is actually standing. So like when I move my body up and down, it actually bounces, which is kind of cute. Yeah. The audio is fine, don't worry. Yay, yippee! Thank you so much. I remember like something really fun, you know, like a very long while ago. Like I remember first starting the channel, something. It was nearly half a year ago, maybe. There was one particular stream that I was like simply, you know, playing games, and then I was like just enjoying myself, and then as well streaming. But basically like I think there's like only me and myself and I and whatever in the chat room, and then I think I have muted myself for the entire stream, and then I didn't even realize that, and then when I you know checked the VOD afterwards, I just discovered that. So I'm glad that I said, you know, there are actually real humans nowadays, and I feel so blessed, you know. yeah. And I think the other thing is like don't mind, I'm like jumping topic here and there, because that is how my brain works. These days I think I am feeling, you know, a bit better. I remember like one of the streams before I was saying like, yeah, I don't feel myself in a very good condition, right? I forgot when particularly, but those periods do happen. But these days I do feel very good. I think one of the reasons is that the weather is amazing. I think that because like the spring is around, and there are flowers everywhere, and the sun is very good as well. And yeah, so I have been like, you know, even I'm just going for a walk for a grocery, I'll just pull out my phone and take loads of pictures for random flowers. And I'll just like, you know, carry my hello Renu, hello. It's been a very long while. How you doing? And I'll just carry my grocery bags, you know, and then just stop randomly on the street. I do not care how people see this widow is doing, but I just like, you know, carry 2 grocery bags on my shoulder. I just stop there in the middle of the road, and I just pull out my phone and to take a picture of the sakura tree. And that was amazing. I think I really take good pictures. I'm quite proud of that. Good, you? Yeah, I'm doing good as well. And yeah, today I discovered myself not streaming on a chair makes my avatar, you know, bounce a bit, and that makes me even more happier. Very nice. It makes me remember of that meme. Let me recall, like, what is it like? That old man, you know. Nice. God. Micros. Yeah. I think that. Yeah. They did like a bunch of things beforehand, but I don't remember particularly like all the words. I just remember the final bit, like nice. God. Yeah. I haven't seen you for quite a while. You know what? Like these days, I feel like I'm gradually, entering a period that I can actually manage my own time. Like I can have more power, is that the word, to decide on what I want to spend my time on, because I no longer have a very strict timetable in terms of lecture stuff. Basically there are a lot of flexibility, and I also feel like I do have to make things more organized, right? Which is one of the things I always feel very hard to do. Today was my first time joining a collab stream. It felt so weird. Why it feels weird? But yeah, that happens to me sometimes as well, because I'm just like a non-stop yapper, and I always bump here and there in terms of topics. And the thing is, during collab you have to give really good reactions. Hello, haha, Mr. Haha, hello, welcome to stream. I'm so not used to speaking online. I think I think my approach, is just treat that I am actually speaking to friends here. Because like one thing about the internet, I think I'm still getting used to it. I have never been online as frequent as I am currently. Before streaming, I do not have Discord. I do not actually have a YouTube channel. I basically barely visit YouTube. I barely appear on social media. So there are a lot of online culture, quote unquote, that I do not actually understand. And there are actually a lot of stuff I have to learn. And I think recently, as the subscribers or like the viewers kind of gradually increase, it is very normal for you to kind of receive like positive and negative feedbacks in the meantime. And I think the mentality is really important, in the sense that you have to stay very stable and strong and calm when receiving all the voices and comments. I mean, of course, when you receive something negative, you kind of have to reflect on yourself. Are there anything you can actually improve, or are there anything you actually you did wrong? But I think if after a reflection you figure out that no, it's nothing really wrong with you, but just like differences in opinions, I think you do have to stick to what you are, because otherwise I think it is unfair to other viewers, right? Because if you change constantly because of different negative views, it is really unfair for those who supported you because of who you are, right? So this is so this is like the thought I have after having more viewers and more diversity of comments. Hello Gina Bella, hello, welcome. Sorry for ignoring you for a couple of seconds. Bear with me. That's the constant me, okay? I was just like yapping and then I forgot to read comments, but I'm surely will get back to you, okay? Komeini, hello. I stayed for like 30 seconds and then left. I'm too paranoid. Yeah, that's totally fine. And I think it really depends on the chemistry, right? Not all the people in collabs in terms of stream must have to give you good chemistry, or must have to get along. That really matters, so that's totally fine. Friendship, yeah. She's so cool, calm and collective. I think I'm still learning. I can't lie. When I receive something negative, of course, like as a normal human, you do feel a little bit sad. You do feel affected. But I think that's a good exercise in general, not only particularly about streaming, but for life in general, because like of course you face a lot of different voices in your life. I think I do not support the view that just be yourself, and ignore whatever voices or views there are against you. No, I do not support that, because sometimes their voices do matter, and sometimes they do have the value that you can learn from. But I think more is like you have to get the wisdom, to distinguish those voices really constructive in terms of improving yourself, or are they simply emotional or like very destructive versions. And so I'm still learning that bit, but I'm glad, like the ratio of like positive and supportive voices versus negative is still currently very I don't know, like dominating. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, so I'm still very loved, and I'm very blessed in that. Would you consider your fan base as viewers or friends? I'll never treat them as fans, but yeah, both viewers and friends to me. Because like no, I'm not, I'm just like a very normal person, and I do not really have any fans of stuff. I just have like online friends here, who are patient and love enough to hear me speaking whatever. And yeah, they are really friends to me. Sasuga PhD student. There's always room for improvement, of course. Yeah, as I said, it's not only about streaming, but in life general. Because otherwise, like your emotions will be really unstable, and there are too much toxic or hate comments these days, and trying not to be very affected is really important. Time to dominate with positivity. You are already. That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fine. Even me as an introvert sometimes start yapping, because since I'm quiet just means I got lots of thoughts. That's exactly how I am. I think I've mentioned like in one of the previous stream, I again forgot which that is that being an introvert, or being like even as an extrovert, like the things you speak out doesn't necessarily include all the thoughts in your mind, or doesn't necessarily include all the things you really want to deliver out. So sometimes I do believe that all of the humans have that desire or that demand to actually express or to spill out the thoughts in his head, and it just there are a lot of forms to do that. Like for extroverts might be speaking to friends directly, or like hanging out is the way that they feel comfortable of doing. But still, for these kind of extroverts, there might be some sort of hidden things that they still need a channel to deliver, like even they have a lot of friends. And as for introverts, yeah, maybe directly speaking or chatting or talking might not be the most comfortable way to do it, but it doesn't mean that they do not have things to share, because I personally experience that a lot, that I have too many things in my head. And often in a public event, I'll just be like an observer. I'll be like observing, and then I'll be like having thoughts in my head, and it's a double-edged sword, because in the negative side you might think that you can't really get involved in that social events and kind of feel like isolated. Kikai, hello, welcome. How you doing? You're back from your trip? And where am I again? But for the positive side for these kind of introverts is that your thoughts kind of develop in a way that is faster, right? Because often reflections or thinkings help you grow way faster when you are alone and thinking deep. And both, I think there are like both positive and negative side. And I think on the way when I was like growing up and on the path of like understanding myself, I do feel like you just treat this as something you are given inborn, and you try to make it a gift and try to utilize it. Oh god, I'm missing things again. Congratulations, your short videos get 1k views. I'm not sure, is that a good thing? I might still not, I don't know how to be popular, I just feel weird, low-key. But I'm really glad like there are people appreciating, but as I said, there are other voices as well, so I was still taking time to get used to that. But yeah, thank you for that. Who knows, maybe Komeini in future will be a superstar, and become a real idol. God. Blah, 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 blah. It was the first ever stream I joined of yours. Like, you get all kinds of thoughts when like observing other dynamics. That's usually how people learn how to navigate through social encounters. That's how I did it, at least. Yeah, that's how I did it as well. And I think I did learn a lot through observing how others behave, maybe. And there are, things I can learn from others, but also some flaws when I observe others are doing, and then I'll feel like, nah, I cannot do it. Shinabel, I like your character. Thank you. You know what, like, guys, okay, look, I have a new outfit today. I got it from the recent gacha. Yeah, I think I got it within 3 to 5 pulls. I forgot how many, but yeah. There are actually another better one that I really want to get, but no, I don't want to spend extra money on it. I'm fine with this one. And I don't know why. Like, it seems like the reality system just, recognize my vibe. I don't know. Maybe it matches my lens or whatever. It gave me a purple one. It gave me a purple one, and I really like it. And so yeah, I wore it today. Maybe in future, when I feel relaxed and I feel like the vibe, I'm like laying on my bed or like staying in my dorm very comfortably, I'll wear this one. Yeah. Especially when I didn't know how to speak English. At one point I actually didn't know English. Well, that happens to me as well. Like, English is definitely not my first language. I think but through streaming, I think I do improve a lot, in a sense that I think I can still express my thoughts in a coherent way. Yeah, but like I think language is one thing that you really have to be brave enough to speak incorrectly, in a sense that I think also the listeners matter as well. Like, if you have really good listeners, in the sense that they do not judge you in terms of like your grammar, your accents, like they would correct you if you have like really serious flaws, but otherwise, like, if they just treat it as a communication tool with you, and then you will learn way faster. Yeah, because like one thing about language, as a very typical Hong Kong student, is that we are really good in taking exams. So often when we take the IELTS exam, for example, we score really high in terms of writing, listening, and what else? Reading, yeah. But in terms of speaking, we always score really low, because in our classroom, we barely speak English. We just learn the vocab, learn how to read the essays, and that's all.
but we barely really have, you know, oral discussions or stuff that we actually have to use English to communicate. So yeah, that's one of the thing that majority of us don't really speak really fluent English. And I think one thing is that after moving to the UK, you know, of course you have to learn this language really good. It's like, especially I'm like not just living here, but I have to study here. So the language is like a really basic tool in terms of all the academic works that I'm currently working on. Because like if you're barely understanding what others are doing, like you can't really deliver your thoughts well, and you can't really contribute to new insights and things. So yeah, things can't work that way. So yeah, there was a period, you know, I was really anxious about the language thing. That I was thinking like, I can't, you know, speak really well, but like, would that actually affect, you know, the studies or whatever I'm doing? And but after all, I think the unique way, you know, to learn that language is simply to speak it, to speak to people, and not to be brave. Yeah, be brave to make mistakes is really, I think, the gist of learning a language. Don't forget us when you perform at Budokan one day, Idol Komeini. It's an investment. Wait, well, I don't know. I will not. Okay, I will not be an idol. I mean, okay, fine. If I'm an idol, I'm an idol for you guys only. Okay, but that's all. I'm too shy to be, you know, standing on the stage or publicly doing. I don't know. That's too much for me. Okay, too much. Who is here? Hi, Chichi. Hello. Why you hide your name? I recognize you. Those shorts showcase an amazing idol voice, though. Not really. It's still a very, you know, huge room of improvement. That's just like, yeah. I love singing in my shower room. Yeah. So, and I always, you know, want a channel to deliver these things. And I think like, yeah, you know, YouTube channel is a good one. God. Oh god, I'm so laggy today. What happened? Whatever. Becoming next Ai Hoshino? No way. I'm not even close. No way I'm doing that. God. That isn't even her final form. What do you mean? No. but yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. But I can't really predict, you know, what will happen in future. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't even have a figure, you know, for future, like maybe for months later, or what, or even 1 year later, a few years later, what will be. But yeah, I mean, at least in terms of equipment, you know what, guys. Okay, another announcement is that I think I bought a mic finally. Because I'm so enough with this, like, you know, microphone mic thing. Yeah, the audio is like something I really get so annoyed. And yeah, so I finally ordered one, and it will be delivered in a future couple of days. So I will try to set that up and see, you know, if you can feel the difference. If yes, that will be a really good thing. So yeah. And another announcement is that that will be a little bit further, but I do plan to get a new laptop because of all-rounded needs. Basically, I need, as I said, I need to do my data analysis work, and my 7-year-old laptop just can't handle it. Like, yeah, it just freezes, and every time I want to start my data and stuff. And these days, you know, because I'm not a very programmer, in terms of coding. So these days I'm like using the Claude AI as well in terms of coding. And you know what, like, yeah, so you have to open that Stata app, and then you have to open that coding AI tool, and then you have to, you know, open all your documents and the Chrome for research, and then also your Overleaf, you know, for documentation stuff. So basically, when you are doing the research, you have to open all the stuff, and my laptop is not capable of doing that anymore. So in that sense, yes, I do need a laptop. And another thing is like about streaming, yeah, because like for example today, I don't know why, but like my avatar is just like freezing and laggy. It's so laggy, and I don't really know what's going on. And yeah, I think it's definitely either the RAM or the GPU or even the CPU. So in either of sense, the current setting is not really, you know, sufficient. Ray, hello. Oliver, hello people. Oh god. Yeah. I gotta agree, you do have a great voice, and considering the mic you're using to record it, I think that's the best compliment, you know. You know, the true legend is like even using the real basics still do amazing job. But I'm not even close to a legend. I mean, like, and yeah, so that's definitely a compliment. Oh my word, Raze, what do you mean? Oh god, I'm missing things again. This is just the beginning of a growth, and you guys will be witnessing all my growth, and I'm really glad. Evolution of Koh-mæ-nee. I wonder what the power level is. I don't know. I mean, I will be reflecting the power that you guys give me. Yeah, and I do think I actually grow quite rapidly, like comparing to my very first stream ever. Yeah, like, yeah, I do think I grow a lot. Okay. Nice. Which mic did you get? Okay, a good question. Wait, let me see. Wait, let me see. I have to find my order receipt again. You know what? Like remembering all the model codes is just very difficult for me. Today I was just like my friend was complaining with me because this morning I played basketball with my friends, right? And one of my friends just come to the dorm and drove me to the court, and then I just cannot recognize his car, and then he is like, yeah, hey, yeah, like you have been like taking my car for like a couple of times and you can't really recognize the plate, like the numbers. And I was like, no, I think I never remember one of the plates vividly or accurately throughout my whole life. There's no one single plate I can remember. But that's just the thing. Wait. No, that's just the Royal Mail receipt. That's not the model I was finding. Oh yeah. It's the Rolex XCM50. Yeah. That's the mic. Okay, I got the model. Next question. Gamer Komeini incoming. I mean, seriously, you guys want to see me gaming? I mean, it will. Yeah, I'm sure it will be very entertaining, right? Why not, right? Because I'm that kind of person that can transform horror games into a very funny and amusing one. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys want it, and if I have a good PC, like why not? Hello, Oliver. Hello. Komeini got a new microphone. Sounds much clearer. No, I haven't. I haven't. God. It hasn't arrived yet. Okay, it hasn't arrived yet. I think it will arrive. And yeah, that's the issue when you live in dorm. That's so annoying. It's like if you live in dorm, you know, the parcel will not directly deliver to you. Okay, first it will get into like the central delivery hub or something, and then they will get it sorted to different dorms, and then they will place it into the locker and stuff. So there will be a severe delay in terms of receiving your parcel, and that is so annoying. And another thing is like even Royal Mail is running on Saturdays. my school is not operating on Saturday, so even I have my parcel received on Saturday, I basically can get it on Monday, and that's a severe delay for me. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, there are two versions. Okay, if there's like currently the reality app stream, I am like speaking straightly to my tablet, so I think the mic is simply just a tablet mic. And if that's the YouTube version currently, yeah, I'm using my oh god, I'm using my wired earphone and inboard mic. Yeah. So yeah. and that's the thing. Yeah, that's the best mic I have currently. Okay, because like I think in earlier streams I tried to speak to my laptop directly, and it was terrible. It was even worse than my microphone, like on my earphone. So I missed stuff. Did I? I think I responded to all. Did I not? The YouTube chat, yeah, I think I have responded. Yeah, so currently, yeah, on my desk, what do I have? I have my tablet, you know, for my main stream itself on the reality app, and then I have like my another like second phone. It's like my older phone for logging in my reality in a mod account so that I can read reality app comments. And then I have my laptop. Yeah, like so basically the computer, I have to turn on the YouTube studio so I can, you know, read all the YouTube comments. So basically if I'm that's the best way, you know. That's the best way I figure out how can I manage to read all the stuff. How are you gonna connect the mic to your tablet? Do you have a mixer or USB-C adapter? I mean, if I'm connecting my mic, I will be connecting it to my computer. Because the reality app itself will not be storing the VOD, right? So for the better quality of sound, I will prefer to, you know, plug it into my computer, so that will be connected to my YouTube studio. Yeah, in that sense, I think I will connect it to the computer. I feel I'm still relying on built-in microphone from my laptop. At least get a wired earphone as I do. That is way better than the laptop mic. The laptop mic is like insane. You didn't see mine. I said hi and I like your character. I saw that. Yeah, I think you were liking my avatar. I like my avatar a lot as well. Have you heard about the story of my avatar? Basically, yeah, you know, I think I'm a really lucky person because for most of the items that I got, I didn't plan it like very precisely. I mean, I do have the basic, you know, idea in my head that, you know, kind of like matching my character and also my personality, what types of avatar I want to deliver. But in terms of, you know, the particular characteristics, getting items on reality is like purely by chance. You know, you can't really, you know, you want to get something and you will get something. And I think I'm really, really lucky. And at the very early stage when I joined the app, I think I got my ears and my horns already, and then kind of all the stuff beyond just develop based on these things. And then I got my lenses as well, and then yeah, and then everything just like, you know, gradually developed as I am now, and then I really like it. Yeah. Oh god. Hello. Welcome to stream. I think I might have to translate your comment. I am terribly sorry. I wish I'm like the Duolingo, but I unfortunately am not. Let me see. What can I do? Can I translate it on? Oh god. What can I do? I can't even copy this. Can I? No, god. Oh no, I cannot copy. I cannot copy a comment on YouTube. What can I do? What can I do? Oh, I do. I can. Wait, let me see. What can I do, okay? Translate. I just love the fact that every single time I'm learning new stuff, you guys are just like witnessing all the chaos. I don't get it. What does it mean? But I don't even get it. Like I live in ancient ages maybe. Yeah, I literally Google it, but I just feel more confused. I think I just leave it alone. But yeah, welcome. God. Hi. God. Oh, hello, Mr. Cat. Hello, welcome. Are you a cat as well? Nice to meet you. Meow. Hello. Hello. How you doing? Like most memes, there ain't no sense to them. I mean, some of them do have, and some of them actually will make me laugh, but not all of them. Like the 6-7 thing. That's one thing that I really get pissed off. Like, what the hell is that? Like, I think I finally understand it eventually, but like I was like, what the hell? Like, why even is that a meme? Why are people even laughing at that? Like, I feel none of the amusement in that thing. Yeah, real. Is that just that mean? Yeah, right. Right. I gotta go. No, sinner. Bye bye. I hope you have a really nice day, and I'm glad you joined here. I wish to see you next time. Okay? Okay. Vlaji, hello. Welcome. It has been forever. How have you been doing? 2026 memes are lacking. Yeah. People just are in general not as creative as before. I do think like this because like I think nowadays like technology is like super convenient, and you know, a lot of stuff, if you want to generate some new ideas, you just throw it to AI, you know, there will be like new stuff generated even better than human versions. I think people are just in general get adapted to be lazy and do not want to think. And that applies to memes as well. Hello, Fluxy, hello. You were live on YouTube and I saw you. Oh god, hello. I mean, yes, I am streaming on YouTube, but like when I am, you know, recognizing people actually know me on YouTube, that makes me embarrassed as well. Ah! Yeah, hello. Kids these days, yeah. And yeah, I do not have really high hopes on later generations. I hope I do not get cancelled on this, but yeah, I mean that's a fact, right? Because nowadays people are just like do not like to think anymore, and like for example, just like very simple comparison. Like I still remember in my childhood when we do not have tablets, we do not have our smartphones when we were small, and then what were our entertainments? We are inventing games by ourselves, right? We are self-entertaining, we will self-craft and create our own toys, and we will just entertain ourselves with our siblings or other friends, right? But nowadays there's like every child is just like grabbing its own tablet and then just like playing video games. Then how can they be creative, right? Yeah. How saying 6-7 so funny? I don't even think that's funny at all. Like if you have something really, you know, you have the content inside, then yeah. Hello, Asmia. Hello, welcome. If you do have the content inside and that is like actually amusing, then yeah, I do like those memes. And sometimes, you know, when you're like scrolling like threads on Instagram, and then yeah, the comment section are always very, you know, even more entertaining than the content itself, then yeah, I do like them a lot. But for stuff that are just, you know, simply the trend, and simply, you know, I say it because someone else say it, or I say it because it is now very, you know, at hot topic or something that everyone else say it as well, and I just no, I don't really get it. Back in my day, yeah, in my country we did stuff like that, just making up random games, because our country was a bit poor, so we were making our own games until I got a phone when I was 5. I was so shocked when I touched it for the first time. I felt like a caveman discovering fire. Yeah, I don't think it's like necessarily about poor or how wealthy you are. It's just the mindset. And I think it's about parenting and also about education as well. Like, what priority do you value on educating your offsprings? That I think that is the point, because like I still remember, back in the days, I really when they start to have a phone. Like cell phones, it's still not smartphone yet, but those really BlackBerry phones with a lot of buttons on it, and I really want one, and then I was like asking my parents like, yeah, I want a phone, like everyone is having a phone, like my housekeeper or something, like they have phone as well, like yeah, I want a phone, like I can play video games on it, like I just feel like phone is like amazing, and I was like, yeah, like asking my parents like every single day, like yeah, I want a phone, and then yeah, of course they do not give me one, right? And then what I did was like I think I cut the cardboard, and then I just ensemble my own phone for myself, and then I just tape all the color paper on it, and then make it a really fancy one, and I stick all the buttons on it, like to make it a very blue, like Burberry phone. I still remember that. And then and then as I evolve, and then also as the technology evolve, I transform from like Burberry phones to like Nokia phones to like to eventually they're like iPhones and stuff, and they are those kind of phones, it's no longer like buttons, like, but you have like the cover, like you can flip your phone, and also there's like another version like you can slide your phone. So I'm not sure if I'm like exposing too much of my like very old age, but yeah, like those kind of phones are like some of the versions that you can slide, like, right? And then I just like discover the mechanics by myself on YouTube videos, and then I can made it from cardboard that 2 pieces of them can be assembled together, and then they can actually slide and not getting apart, and I still feel very proud of myself on that. And I do think these kind of stuff just build your creativity, right? Because and another thing is like not about the creativity, but also your patience and the ability to wait. And I think one of the things these days is like getting stuff is really easy, because maybe in general people are richer, and parents are more educated, and then maybe parents are more busy in terms of working. So sometimes parents will just compensate their kids by giving them whatever they want, and so this is another thing that kids are like getting very used to, the habit that if they want something they can get it, and the lack of waiting, the period of waiting that you actually crave very hard for something, and the excitement when you eventually get it. I think these are the stuff that very fundamental lessons that a kid has to learn, and most of the kids nowadays do not have it. Komeini become a trend when God, I got jump scared so badly by a pigeon. My soul just left my body. That happened constantly to me. I mean, to be really honest, living in the UK, I just get used to that already. Like, I don't know, there are pigeons in Hong Kong as well, but I just feel like in the UK the pigeons are a lot fatter and a lot huger. I don't know, like I think they are really well fed, and they are really aggressive here. Same. I made my own laptop using cardboard. Yes, right? We all shared a similar childhood. Yeah, and the main reason is like, yeah, our parents are not getting them for us, right? And then we just crave it very much, and then we figure out the ways that we can actually get something similar. And that requires a lot of learning, a lot of creativity, and a lot of, patience. And yeah, still very good old memories to me. I never knew how to build stuff because I'm partially blind, unfortunately. You have other talents as well, right? I'm just like, yeah. In my childhood, like doing these stuff is just like partially, just one of the very, very, very many things that I do. I think I have a really amazing childhood because it was really carefree, and in a sense that when technology is not really that good, and when life was very, very pure, and simply walking with my family, and my parents got me ice cream cones, and these are like precious to me. But nowadays, like, when something you take for granted and something become very easily to be accessed, you will no longer think that they are, really precious to you. So to me, like, yeah, the simplest stuff are always the most precious to me. Yeah, I can draw. Yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, I love to draw a lot when I was small as well. And I basically draw everywhere. And I was always complained by my parents. Like, I draw on the walls and I draw on random papers. And I always, grab my mother's art tools in her drawer to draw. And yeah. I was always into edgy art, like drawing edgy or creepy stuff. What do you mean by edgy art? I do not really understand that. Does that mean like terrible things, or I don't know, dark stuff? Oh, like those kind of like horror things, like a lot of I don't know, line art, a little bit dark and red. Is that those kind of vibe? I see them. Yeah. I remember seeing them as well. But I do think art is like a channel for you to express yourself, right? Because if you have these things in your mind, and you have that very special talent to draw them out as well, because not every single person can have the vision of these things, and not every person can have that how can I say that? Like, they do not have the vision in creating these things. Like, they cannot like visualize these things on a paper. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself well. So I do think that it's like a really, really good talent. And about talent, like recently I'm thinking about, like, I do think that actually every single person has a lot of hidden talents. It's like not only one, but actually I think most of us have like multiple of them. It's just either we do not discover that, or we do spot something that we seem to do better than average, but we do not think that we are unique enough to develop them, and then gradually we just put that aside. But I think that gradually I developed like a mentality is that we do not have to be the top in the field to specialize it. Like, if we do feel comfortable when we are doing it, and we are purely passionate or enjoying it, then that's a talent, and that's what we should devote our time on, right? Because afterwards, I think rather than just being unique on a very single dimension, I think it's more precious, to be unique in all the ways that you feel passionate and comfortable with. And because all the multi-dimension combining together is the very unique and wonderful version of yourself. So I think rather than, because there were like a particular, there was like a particular moment like in my life I was like comparing myself very hard to other people, you know, and I was thinking like, yeah, let's say like talent one, that seems like I'm doing good on this thing, right? And I'll be like comparing to the elites in those fields, and I'll be like, yeah, but there are some people, you know, doing way better than I do, and then I just feel like, no, it's not special anymore. Like, why do I waste time on developing this thing? And then I gradually I discovered, like, for example, talent 2, right? And then I was like comparing myself to the elites on that field again, and I will feel this thing thinking like, yeah, there are other people doing this stuff as well, right? And then, yeah, let's give it up. So but I think as I grow up, I think this is actually not the very wise way to think things. Is that like, yeah, because you are unique, because you have the combination of like talent 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just like, you know, just enjoy them and then embrace them, and then that very unique version of you is like irreplaceable in the world, right? So yeah, this is what I'm currently thinking about as well. Yeah, so what are your talents? Well, this is a very, very good question. I have to think really hard on this, maybe. Let me think. I do think I have the talent on studying. Yeah. Because as I'm currently doing this degree, I think it does prove something, right? Because otherwise I'll be so overwhelmed and I'll just give up already. But I can still, you know, survive until now. I do think there are some talents in it. What else? I don't know. I think I have the talent on connecting people, maybe. I think that is deeply affected by my family as well, because my dad is always the initiation of arguments, you know, a very dad figure in a very typical family. And my mom is always, you know, hiding all her feelings, but until accumulating until a very very, you know, threshold amount, she was just like explode. And my sister, I have a sister, a younger sister, and she is very much like my mom as well. The only difference is that she absorbs everything, but she never explodes. So yeah, I think in a period of time she does have like a minor bit of depression, because she is like absorbing all the emotions from the family. So my character, I think since very, very small, is that I have to build the bridges between my family members, kind of. I have to initiate communications, because whenever some arguments or have started, basically my dad barely apologized, you know, the very man thing. And my mom, as I said, she'll just like hide all her feelings. She does not feel happy at all, but she will not say it, you know. But you know, like you need communications whenever there are arguments, right? Usually I'll be the role in terms of, you know, connecting them again. And yeah, so I think this is can I say talent, or maybe yeah, maybe that's a talent. So there are a lot of people, like as I grow up, a lot of friends surrounding, they do find I'm a good listener, maybe, and then they're always comfortable in sharing things with me. So maybe making people to feel connected and feel comfortable is one of the talents as well. I don't know. And what else do I have? I don't know. I do think that I have a little bit of art sense, maybe music, maybe language. I don't know. But whatever. There are too many things that you know. There are a huge spectrum in terms of talents. Like you can have like tiny talents or huge talents, you know. Imagine your talent studying. What do you mean? It's a good thing, okay? It's a really cool thing. For me, it's drawing and chess. I really want to learn chess. I remember there was like one particular stream I tried to learn chess with you guys, and I played horribly. Oh god. But you know what, like, I have a very pure reason when I first tried to learn chess, simply because the chess is very beautiful. God, yeah, I love all the chess pieces, and I think they are like very beautifully designed, and I like the checked, you know, the board as well, and I just feel like, yeah, you know, yeah, it is beautiful, so that's why I want to learn it, you know. My little sis is different. I feel sorry for her, true. Yeah, I mean, each family has the particular structure and difficulties, right? I mean, I like, my family is already a very lucky version because we are a very loved and very connected, very close family. So what I mentioned about the arguments are like the minority of times, but of course, like, there's no perfect family, so of course these things will happen. And yeah, but in general, my family is like amazing. Like, as I said, we have like family chat like every single day, at least 30 minutes. In terms of time, is it's actually quite the time demanding. I mean, for me, because, like, you know, I'm living abroad, and then every single day I'm like having a very packed schedule, and you still have to, you know, talk with the family for 30 minutes at least. So, but yeah, I think that is very precious for me as well, you know, especially when you're staying abroad and basically you have no other time than that particular 30 minutes to see the faces of your parents and to talk to them, to get all the life updates. So yeah, and sometimes, you know, a little bit emotional is that I will reflect on my decision on doing a PhD, because, like, choosing this path is basically choosing that you stay away from home for a very long period, right? Because for this particular program, I have to stay at least 4 years more, and who knows what will happen afterwards, right? Because after this program, who knows where my placement will be. It might be still in the UK, or it might be somewhere else other than UK or Hong Kong. So it might be anywhere but my home, right? So yeah, so whenever, you know, life gets really difficult, and then I'll just think like, yeah, why do I still want to pursue this thing, right? Why do I not just stay comfortably with my family, you know, and just stick with them and be a baby to be taken care of, you know? But yeah, ultimately I think the dream and the passion and the love and whatever, that cliche things, just dominate, and then I still stick with my decision. You should play with me. Yeah, they're so fancy, and noise in the board makes when placing a piece. Yeah, exactly. I think there's like a series on chess, right? The chess queen or something. I forgot. Yeah, and all the sounds and all the, you know, the scenes in the movie is like amazing. That makes me really want to learn it. And yeah, but I think it takes a long while to actually master this game. Yeah, and I think it takes me forever to think about what the next piece should I place, because I will be, you know, I'm still getting familiar with all the pieces, right, and all the functions with them, and then but there's like a timer system, you know. And I think one of the game that I lost was like, basically I just ran out of time. The game has not ended actually, but I just like, I'm taking forever, like 5 minutes per movement, and that is not very ideal. Zio, hello, welcome to stream. Hello, how you doing? Oh, I apologize, I'm streaming in front of a green screen. I am currently projecting myself to my YouTube stream, and I had to, you know, cut my avatar. I love to play with you.
Yes, please.
I think I have created an account on chess.com. Is that the website? Yeah. I have played for 2 games. I think one with the bot that I won and one with a real person that I lost. And that's all. And then I just feel very discouraged, and then I stopped it. But yeah, I really want to learn it, you know. If you're okay with me asking what's your username on chess.com, that's a very interesting question, because I barely remember. Yeah, I mean, how can I find it? Like, I guess it has to be quite consistent with all my username, because I think I intended to do that. So I think it's Komeini 531. If you find the user with this name, I guess this is me, because I have my icon. No capitals. I think no. Yeah, try to just simply type Komeini 531, see what you got. If you see the icon with basically my universal icon everywhere, like here on Reality and on YouTube, on everywhere, I think that's me. Yeah. It has been ages since I created that account, and I barely remember. And that's a general issue with all my accounts, actually. So that's why I try to make everything consistent, because I never remember my username and my passwords or whatever. I send you a friend request.
Yeah, yippee! Yeah, yippee!
Okay. I think I will accept it after the stream.
Thank you.
I think if we are playing, we definitely have to play in a non-timed version. And then I think you have to work on something on the side, right? Because you'll be waiting me forever to, I have to think. It means that I actually respect the game, okay? I treat it very seriously, that I will think about each single piece, okay? How should I move it or not move it, okay? And then it takes me forever. Yeah. And the thing is, like, there are a lot of like extra side rules, like not only about each particular piece, how do they move, but also there are like subtle things happening here and there. Suddenly you can swap pieces. I don't know, like yeah. There are a lot of minor stuff that I do not even know that particular rule exists. But suddenly I just observe my opponent is doing that, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But that is actually valid. And then I just, that I can't respond to that strategy, okay? Because that strategy is not even in my information sets, okay? So I can't do it. I tried teaching my therapist chess once. How did that go? Did you become his therapist eventually? Oh, because she has a chessboard. I see. I thought eventually she became so depressed that you have to be her therapist eventually. It was actually fun. Yeah. I think if I think one advantage to play with these like really beginners is that you just treat it purely as enjoyment, but not a very competitive way that you try very hard to win, and that will be much more enjoyable. Because I got this problem where I play a game while talking to her. It's actually a good distraction, right? Because you will no longer focus very hard on the conversation itself, and kind of you feel more relaxed and you'll talk more, maybe. because then I have an excuse to not make eye contact. Generally, I'm good at making eye contact, but I feel relaxed when playing chess or board games in general. Did I mention to you about eye contact? I think we share a lot of similarities because, like, let's see if I can demonstrate with my avatar here, okay? So, imagine I'm actually speaking to you. That's what happened in real life, that if I'm looking into your face and I speak to you for like 3 to 5 seconds, my pupils would just like go away, and then very unconsciously, and I'll just like go back again. And we're like talking, and then I'll go back again. Yeah, that's just like I can control it, and I didn't even realize it before until someone told me, like, why are you always looking away? And I'm like, did I? Yeah, but it actually happened. Yeah, I experienced something similar. Yeah, it just happened to me. Like, I was like talking to you, and then I was like I'm partially blind, yeah, and people sometimes say it looked like my eyes are vibrating. Whatever that means. Vibrating, you mean? And you can feel like if that person, even looking straight into you, you can feel like if they are actually focusing on you. Because someone is like, their eyes are actually facing to you, but they are not focusing on you. So you can feel that as well. Yeah. I think it took me quite a while try to correct this. So when I'm actually speaking to people, I try very hard to, you know, look very hard to them for longer than 5 seconds these days. I think I improved. Okay, I think I do improve. Oh god, wait, what? Well, I have been streaming for an hour and a half already? Oh my goodness. Like, oh god, talking with you guys I never have the sense of time. It just like feel like I've only yapped for 15 minutes, and it's already how long? An hour and 30 minutes? Oh god. What do you mean by 30 minutes more? You mean like I still have to stream for 30 minutes more, or it's like 30 minutes more than usual? Yeah. I think I don't know. I just never feel the sense of time, you know, when I'm talking with you guys. I don't want to stop. Okay, but I do have to. Okay, people. Well, what the hell? Why am I so laggy today? Whatever. I think because my computer is running loads of things, and even I stopped at them, and kind of like they're still running in the background. I think that drained a bit of memory. 30 minutes more, please. For what? For what? Okay, I think I do have to stop, unfortunately. You guys have to sleep as well, right? You are the guys saying that this is the very late time for you guys, that you guys have to sleep. Isn't that the case, huh? Isn't that the case? Every single time, okay, every single time when I stream somewhere at this particular hour, and you guys have to say, oh god, I have to sleep. I have to sleep. Can you stream earlier? Oh yeah, afternoon for me. Yeah, it's afternoon for me as well. It's currently 3:30 for me. See, even the reality app is like reminding me I have reached 90 minutes of stream, okay? Because we're both in UK. Yeah. It's actually quite fun. Like, a lot of viewers are actually from the UK as well. And I really wonder, like, how, I don't know, is my communication effective? Like, do you guys actually understand what I'm talking about? No, I'm just joking. I'm glad to hear. It's 10:30 night for me. When do you usually sleep, Race? When do you usually sleep? It's 10:30, so can I start streaming now? Before 12. Okay, so if I start streaming at 3, that's still fine for you, right? 4 AM? What the hell is going on with you, Reinu? I was talking about my sleeping schedule in earlier of the stream, and I was saying these days I'm not sleeping very good as well. I think I sleep at around 1 something, usually midnight, and then I just wake naturally 4 to 5 in the morning. I have no idea why. And then I would go make my breakfast. And then I will finish my breakfast before 6. That is terrible. Yeah, I've been sleeping at 4 a.m. for the longest time and waking up at 12. That's actually my holiday habit as well when I was younger. These days, I'm not old, first of all. Second of all, I do feel like my body is not capable for staying up very late anymore. Because like if I stay up a little bit late the previous day, the next day my whole face will be very swollen, and then there'll be pimples, popping out, and then my voice is like terrible, like a cow, and then my brain is not functioning. My whole day will be miserable. I have no idea why, but and the thing is, I like 1 night to recover is not sufficient. I have to take like at least 2 days to recover from that, and that is not very ideal. Koh-mæ has lack of sleep allergy. Maybe. I don't know. There are too many stuff, ongoing. But I do enjoy, I do enjoy the business. I don't know, self-torture maybe. Okay, good. I do have to stop, unfortunately. I have been yapping for so long, okay? Okay. Don't you guys feel boring? Oh my goodness. Okay. I do have to stop. But good news these days, because I have ended my semester, so I will try my best to have at least 2 streams per week. Okay? Is that a good deal? Good. Okay. So and forgive my computer, everyone on YouTube. I have no idea why my avatar is so laggy today. Like the connection itself is fine, but the OBS studio is the bit that is freezing. I tried to close all the stuff I can already, but it is still quite laggy. Unfortunate. I love Komeini yapping. Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Okay, my pleasure to have you guys. Very nice deal. Nice. Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, thank you very much, people, for joining me today. And as always, I'm really grateful for everyone staying, and also I can make all the friends here. And yeah, you guys are really amazing to me, and I love you all so much. Yeah. So there are stuff that I'm planning to do in future, particularly when my new mic arrives. I think I'll be able to deliver something better. And yeah, somewhere like I think in between of the week, midweek maybe next week, I'll be having another stream, and of course we will be having our usual Saturday streams as well. And yeah, in between, if I suddenly have the feelings that I want to create some content, I will do it as well. And yeah, I always look forward for all the streams. Cute Sims, hello, welcome to stream. I'm so sorry, I'm actually ending. Hello, welcome, nice to meet you. Please subscribe me. I don't know, a very YouTuber thing. I do not actually want to do it, but I do want to see you in future. Okay, please yeah, follow whatever channel so you can meet me in future. Okay, not at all. Love and listen to you. Hope you're having an amazing rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you, Baradam. Thank you. Oh god, you guys are really too good to me. Oh my goodness. Do I really deserve this? Whatever, yeah, thank you. And I will try. I think the previous experience quite good. So I try to set up the waiting room, I mean at least 1 day beforehand. So you guys have like I don't know, a better sense of when will I appear. And I think it's better for planning as well, maybe to sparing the time as well. So yeah, Oh god, someone's calling me and I declined that. Oh god. Okay, yeah, whatever. And yeah, I'll try. Okay, I'll try to improve bit by bit with you guys. And I am really grateful for you all to experience the growth with me. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. And please take care of yourself. Not only myself, okay? I do observe a lot of you guys are not sleeping properly, and please get more restorative sleep and try to maybe relax a bit before sleeping. No phones, a little bit of meditation maybe, and try to, you know, really get into the sleeping mode and try to pull out all the stress or thoughts or whatever from your brain when you try to get onto the bed. And I hope that will help. And always know that you are so loved and you are so supported by all the people here. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, please do stay healthy and happy, and drink water and take good care of yourself, really. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Bye!